set in southern Austria for this international friendly between Austria and Croatia. I'm Gary Tappaus at the magnificent Virtus Stadion as the visitors kick off a quick-fire treble of friendly matches. After this game, they're at home to Wales, then Estonia, all in the space of a week. And plenty of Croatian supporters have made the relatively short trip, as you can see. Neither of these sides qualified for the summer's World Cup. And here are the anthems.
Sich von ihren Plätzen zu erheben. Wir hören zunächst die kroatische Nationalhymne.
A very rousing rendition of the Croatian anthem. I think their fans may well be louder than the home supporters here tonight. Now for the Austrian anthem. Well, with neither of these sides involved in the summer's World Cup, it's a chance for the players to sign off for the season in style before watching what might have been on TV. Particularly painful for the Croats, who of course reached the quarter-finals of the European Championships here 2 years ago and came close to reaching the knockout phase of the last World Cup. Let's take a look at the lineups. Three key Austrian defenders are out through injury, including skipper Emmanuel Pogatetz and Paul Scharner. So Dini Constantini gives a start to the very highly rated teenager Alexander Dragovic there at the back. That's a big call. And he's brought back the likes of Martin Harnik and Umit Korkmaz. Neither have played for the national team for over a year. This, the Croatian side, Slaven Bilic without a number of key players. 5 of this starting lineup have just 7 caps between them, including a debut for fullback Ivan Strinic. And 2 of these players, Gordon Schildenfeld and Nikica Jelovic, have a particular interest in the match because they both play their club football here in Austria, which is a nice little twist. Referee Kevin Blom from the Netherlands. fourth official is actually Austrian. I think Slaven Bilic will be hoping that none of the officials have to bow out. Don't think he'd be too happy about an Austrian having to step in.
Well,
we just had a moment's silence there in memory of the former Austrian under-21 international striker Bezian Idrisaz, who sadly died of a heart attack recently. That is very nicely observed as well. And of course, these two met in the last European Championships. Croatia played their group game against Germany right here in what is known as the Hypo Arena, rebuilt for that championship. So away we go. Austria kick off in the white jerseys. Two sides here who missed out on World Cup qualification. They'll be wistfully watching events in South Africa on the TV in a few weeks' time. But for now, a chance to impress ahead of the Euro 2012 qualifiers. And of course, they start in just 4 months' time. A chance to make amends. Christian Fuchs getting the ball back there to Ort Lechner. Out wide by the young man we talked about at the top there, Alexander Dragovic, only 19, on the ball here. Only his 9th cap, widely seen as the country's most promising young player. Big bobble there, the surface looks excellent. Conditions are very still here in southern Austria. Maybe a little bit of light rain later. It's Christian Fuchs once again. Inside VfL Bochum finished second bottom in the Bundesliga in Germany this season. Very disappointing campaign for him. Croatia, of course, the hot favourites here. It's Nikica Jelavic on the far side. Luka Modric of Tottenham Hotspur playing the ball in. Two of his club teammates, both injured. Niko Kranjčar and Vedran Čorluka not available for this game. It's Mario Mandzukic getting the foul from Umit Korkmaz. Totally wasted by the Croatians. Korkmaz dispossessed on his return to the side. Hasn't featured since Constantini's first game in charge of Austria over a year ago now against Romania. And the first free kick going the way of the Croatians. Fuchs the offender, Mandzukic the man going down in those distinctive bright canary yellow boots. I have to say it's very quiet here in this wonderful stadium. Certainly not a sellout by any means, as you can see. I think it'll be that travelling band of Croatian supporters you'll hear plenty of throughout the evening. Dario Srna has had a busy week, got married on Sunday. He's given 4 days off. Here's Mandzukic. And that was a really good opportunity to play the ball in towards Petric. Very comfortable for Jürgen Macho in goal, and it really shouldn't have been. Sebastian Prodl of Werder Bremen, he's given it away to Petric. Chance to run at this inexperienced Austrian defence. Good tackle by Ortlechner. But they'll keep it going, and that's nicely left. Here's Cerner, vastly experienced, his 73rd cap for his country. Got it back once again. And towards Petric once more. The momentum of attack is rather lost there. They had good possession. Croatia didn't make the most of it. There's Janko, number 21, captain, and the real star man for Austria in the World Cup qualifiers. Scored 6 goals. Only 5 players in the whole of Europe scored more than that. That's a lovely surging run by Strinic. Well, he has a look at the Dutch referee. It was clumsy, wasn't it? 2 of them trying to stop him. Martin Harnik, number 19 there, perhaps with the final touch as Strinic went down. It's his first cap. The left back getting forward to good effects. Dragovic. Out wide by Junuzovic. Daniel Subasic in goal for Croatia. Preferred to the first choice, Stipe Pleticosa. Only a second cap in goal, Subasic. Another free kick to Croatia here. Umit Korkmaz, the offender. Not much doubt about that one as Mandzukic goes down. Another free kick. And it's the young man making his debut, Strinic. He's been welcomed into the game after that buccaneering run a few moments ago. Challenge from Franz Schima. One of 3 Red Bull Salzburg players, won the title in the Austrian Bundesliga by a single point. Dumovic trying to pull the strings in midfield for Croatia, but he was quickly dispossessed. This is Junuzovic. Look how quickly the Croatians got back. Get the feeling those Austrian attacks will be few and far between. Another free kick to Croatia. Dragovic, the man penalised for the foul on Nikica Jelavic. Low-key start here. Not much doubt that Croatia are playing the better football. And that's beautifully done from Mandzukic. He's a real threat on this right-hand side, and he managed to pull it back, and no one was there to tuck it home. Well, he couldn't do much more than that, Jelavic. Mandzukic quite brilliant here. Skipped away from the fullback, and he stood that up beautifully for Jelavic. And Luka Modric in the centre, just not in the right place to capitalise. Well, a clear shirt pull, but even so, he got away, Mandzukic. Involved in a bizarre incident earlier in the season, Mario Mandzukic. He was fined by his club, Dinamo Zagreb, for a poor performance in the Europa League against Anderlecht. Fine was a reported €100,000. Of course, a lot of people suspected he might leave the club after that, but he insisted. It renewed his determination to improve, and he started this one very well. Korkmaz. Well, that was a shooting opportunity. He just stumbled here at the last moment, yes. I think Dumovic possibly did just enough to put him off as well. Here's Josip Simonic, the most experienced man on show. Looking for Modric, but overhit. Well, plenty of empty seats here in a stadium that holds 32,000, and it's the number 32 for Austria who takes the goal kick, Joachim Macho. He's had a torrid few years with injury. Here's Gordon Schildenfeld, who was a late call-up to the Croatia squad. Forward by Dumovic. Well, Jelavic pulled out wide, and Dragovic, the teenager, went across with him. And that's going to be the first corner of the match. Skipper Dario Serna, who captained Shakhtar Donetsk to the title in the Ukraine this season, takes it. Retrieved by Modric, who enjoyed such a fantastic season with Tottenham Hotspur in the Barclays Premier League. Just can't get hold of the ball, Austria here, despite all the key players out for the Croatians. Lovely turn by Modric. Superbly done. As coach Slaven Bilic famously said, only Kaká is better in world football than Modric. He's got the ball again there. He's looking out wide for Strinic. Oh, Modric has got it back! Good save by Matrop. Well, Luka Modric didn't need a second invitation to have a crack at Macho's goal there. Oh, that's a terrible mistake by Shima. Stolen by Modric. And what a good save by Joachim Macho. Corner taken quickly. It's a better effort this time. Dario Serna opting for the short one. Again given away by Austria. And Serna has given away the free kick. As our first look at Didi Constantini, the coach of Austria. He said, we're the rank outsiders here tonight, but everything is possible. And there's Slaven Bilic. A lot of question marks over his future as coach of Croatia. Has been linked with, or continues to be linked with, a number of top posts around Europe, including his old club West Ham, where there is a vacancy in the Premier League. Christian Fuchs with the good run forward there from full-back. I wonder how much opportunity he'll get to do that in this game. Darius Sana with the throw. Takes charge of just about all of the set pieces for Croatia, even the throw-ins. He's dived in there. And Korkmaz was away. What lovely footwork. And he's pulled it back for Junuzovic, who wasn't able to get the shot in. Well, that's a foul by Nikita Jelavic, dare I say a forwards challenge. But that's where Austria have got to make the most of those situations, and that was a wasteful set piece. Petric, Modric, blatant tug back by Sebastian Prödl. The referee wants to speak to the Werder Bremen winger, who's playing at full-back here for his country tonight. I remember him winning the penalty against Poland in the European Championships, which resulted in Austria's only goal of that tournament that they co-hosted. I do feel he's rather more effective playing on the wing, as that challenge suggested. Nice touch from Sana, he's got it back again. Schildenfeld, Modric. Poor touch from Mladen Petric. Plays his club football with Hamburg. Now this was the delightful run earlier from Mehmet Korkmaz. The Austrian fans will want to see more of that sort of silky skill. Here come the Croatians again. And another long-range strike, this time from Mario Mandzukic. Well, Macho wasn't too sure as he dived to his left. I think he had the post covered. Macho winning his 19th cap in goal at the age of 32. Flick on from Janko, and I think he got a shove in the back there from Vukojevic. So Zlatko Junuzovic over the ball here. He's born in Serbia, Croatia's big rivals, of course. That was close to Mark Janko. Modric. Playing some nice football, Croatia, and they get it down. There's Vukojevic. On by Petric. And the clearance from Fuchs went straight to Petric again. Well, he does have 11 goals for his country. Now, that was never going to beat Jürgen Macho. Prödl. Squeezed through to Roman Valner. He's seen very little of the ball in this first half, and he lost it as soon as he got it there. And Croatia looking for a foul there by Prödl. It was Nikita Jelavic that went down. Forward by Fuchs. Korkmaz. Well, he is a live wire. Another foul by Vukojevic. No intention of playing the ball there. Daniel Subasic getting his defence sorted out. Junuzovic to take the free kick again, and again it's too long. You can see they're looking for Mark Janko each time, but he's so close to the goalkeeper that even if it's overhit by 4 or 5%, it's going to go straight through to the goalkeeper. Brodel. Back by Junuzovic. Now Ortlekner to Fuchs. Forward by Junuzovic. Little layoff by Janko to Valner. And there is space far side, well spotted by Valner. Picked up by Martin Harnik. First attempt at the cross is blocked. In by Brodel. That's a better ball. Oh, Janko appealing for something. Referee not interested. Korkmaz. Now Fuchs. Junuzovic. Well, how he would love to score against Croatia. Moved from Serbia to Austria as a 5-year-old. This was what Janko was appealing for. There was a tug on his shirt. And you can see why he was looking for a penalty. Sona. Oh, that's nicely taken by Petric. Janko. Now Harnik. One of the players brought back by Constantini. Hasn't played for his country since October 2008. And that cross has come all the way through! What a miss by Janko! Oh, their top scorer and captain Mark Janko will feel he should have scored there. Well, there didn't look to be much of a danger, but it flicked off the head of the defender. And all on his own, Janko had to hit the target from there. It came to him quite high, but he made a good contact. Actually made his debut against Croatia in a friendly 4 years ago. One of several players to have made their debut in that game, including the left-back Christian Fuchs. Sadly for the Austrian players, they lost 4-1 that day. In fact, they've lost all 4 meetings with Croatia in the two countries' histories. But that was arguably the clearest chance of the game so far. Modric, who went close at the other end. Dumovic. Petric. Mandzukic. Again, nice football from Croatia. That was neatly played in by Petric. Dragovic had to get that tackle right on Nikita Jelavic. Petric with the disguised ball for Jelavic, and that's beautifully timed from Dragovic, a 19-year-old. Dario Sena on set-piece duty again. Petric keeps it going. Mandzukic. Oh, Sona's got away twice, and a third time he'll get the free kick for that. Despite the protests from Junuzovic. Sona insisting he was fouled. His trailing leg just caught there by Junuzovic. Not a lot in it. Cerna over the free kick here. What a dangerous position. I'm not sure that wall was 10 yards back, but it flicked off the head of Preudel. Goes behind for another corner. To say in the director's box, his faces don't look particularly enthralled so far. Cerna with the fourth Croatian corner, and what a good one! And the header is well saved by Macho. The chance fell for Jelovic. Decent corner, but he really had to stretch to get any power in the header. And Macho is well placed. If that had been in the corner, might have caused more of a problem. Foul by Franz Schima on Ivan Strinic. Modric. Cerna skips away from Korkmaz. Little 1-2 with Modric. Referee happy with the challenge. Velner. Fuchs. Mortlechner to Dragovic. Now Preudel. Well forward here. Delivers a good ball as well towards Velner. But that's not his strength, challenging for those high balls. Preudel again. Schima. Forward by Junuzovic. Korkmaz. The Austrian fans want to see him on the ball more. And a good effort as well. Oh, he's been the one Austrian player who's really caught the eye in this first half. Cutting in from that left-hand side. Again on target, but easy for Subasic. Makes you wonder why he's been exiled from the national side for so long, really. Cleared by Fuchs. The pressure was from Mladen Petric. There he is, number 21. Well, the Austrian flags are flying. They've kept Croatia at bay, restricted them to just a couple of decent chances in this first half. There's Modric trying to change all that. Well, it was a decent ball for Mandzukic, but he wasn't anticipating it at all. Fuchs hits it against the wide man and out for a goal kick. Austria's last match was friendly against Denmark in March, which they won 2-1. While Croatia have a couple of matches coming up in the next week, Austria don't play again until August. It's also here in Klagenfurt against the Swiss. I think after failing to qualify for the World Cup, a bitter blow for Croatia. They're taking the qualifiers for the next European Championship very seriously, hence the big number of warm-up games. They beat Belgium a couple of months ago, 1-0. And 3 games in a week to prepare for the start of those qualifiers. Dragovic. Mortlechner. No pressure on the ball here from the Croatians. That will be a free kick for that clumsy challenge from Mandzukic on Junuzovic. Junuzovic again. There's Dario Cerna. Janko perhaps reflecting on the earlier opportunity. kick to Croatia. Foul on Mandzukic. Well, he's often animated on the touchline, Slaven Bilic. Had a couple of years coaching the Croatian under-21 side before taking over the full national team. He immediately promoted several of his under-21 stars to the full side. Not a bad decision. Eduardo, Modric and Chorluka. Modric. It's nicely played for Strinic. No shortage of free kicks in this first half. And Valner getting that one. Fuchs took his eye off the ball. Ivan Strinic of Hajduk Split. Same club as his goalkeeper tonight, Subasic. Modric. Oh, what a beautiful ball. And the strike from Petric was deflected on its way through. Well, it was a disguised pass for Mandzukic. Macho must have been concerned there. And it was Mandzukic with the eventual strike. Tricky corner as well. Petric was in there once again. The home fans here are happy with over half an hour gone. Austria way behind their opponents in the world rankings. 9th against 64th. So far, Bilic's team haven't been able to find a way through. They might here. Clumsy challenge from Manuel Ortleckner. Shouldn't be challenging from behind there. No chance of the referee not giving a free kick for that clumsy challenge on Petric. And this will be a concern. Petric has immediately got up to take the free kick, I think. Doesn't look to be a disguise here as Petric hits it against the wall and behind. Cerner with another corner. Well, it's in towards Schildenfeld, who'd made his way forward. Dealt with by Shima. This time it's a throw, which Cerner will take. Got great distance on it towards Petric again. Cerner, no way through. But given away by the Austrians once more. Petric making room for himself. And he's found Modric, beaten away by Matro. Modric again, didn't get hold of it. Well, that's twice now he's gone close. They're sensing they can break the deadlock here, the Croatians. And the ball's been robbed by Korkmaz, and he's got the free kick. Well, that strike from Petric brought the best out of Macho. Had his angles well covered, in fairness to him. Went for power. The ball came back to him. He made a mess of the follow-up. If there is one criticism you'd make of Luka Modric, it is perhaps he should score more goals. Scored for Tottenham on the last day of the Premier League season at Burnley, but just 2 goals in 25 appearances in 2010. Another cheap free kick given away by Austrija. This time Jelavic, the man fouled. Modric. Schildenfeld. That'll be another one. Petric, the man going down. Well, both of the clearest chances for Croatia have fallen to Modric. Did score 3 goals in those World Cup qualifiers, including one in the 2-2 draw with the Ukraine. In June, it was a match that Croatia had to win. We ended up finishing just behind Ukraine, who were second in the group behind England, and ended up qualifying for the World Cup at Croatia's expense. Maybe only a friendly, but there's a real competitive edge to this one. Cerna. His wedding in Dubrovnik on Sunday was a very lavish affair. Three days later, here he is playing for his country. Brodel. Where Mark Janko wanted it at all. Here's Petric. Good run on the far side by the fullback Strinic. What a good ball that is in towards Mandzukic. Oh, Macho with a miraculous save. And Nikita Jelavic can't believe he hasn't scored. Well, it stood up towards Mandzukic, and Jelavic was steaming in. What a fantastic volley and an even better save. How did he keep that out? Seventh Croatian corner. Modric tries this time, and that's an important touch from Macho. Comes to Mandzukic. Really piling on the pressure now. Here's Luka Modric. Well, for once he got the killer pass wrong. Could the Austrians counter here with Valna? Just too much on the through ball for Junuzovic. Oh, it's worth another look, isn't it? Tremendous effort. I don't know how much Macho knew about it, but it spun away to safety. Surely Jelavic must have thought he'd scored there. Korkmaz with a good run, falls for Valna. Korkmaz was hoping to pick out Fuchs, but there were enough Croatians back. I say Jelavic would have enjoyed that one, playing as he does for Rapid Vienna in Austria, finished third in the Austrian Bundesliga. Great connection, and off the left leg of Macho. Scored 6 goals in his last 10 games of the season for Rapid. So these Austrian players will know all about the danger that he possesses. 18 league goals for Rapid last season. Korkmaz, well challenged by his opposite number, Cerna. Change coming here. Florian Klein is going to get his first cap in place of Martin Harnik, who really hasn't been involved at all on his return to international action. It's a well-earned first cap. He's got 23 appearances for the under-21s, Florian Klein. Surely has to be a knock for Harnik. Otherwise, you feel sure Constantini would have waited to half-time. And this is going to be Austria's first corner, headed behind by Dumovic, under pressure from Janko. Well, wouldn't it be ironic if Austria managed to score from their first corner? Croatia racking up 7 in the first 39 minutes. Fuchs takes. Well, it found an Austrian head, but Ortlechner not able to head it goalwards. Yet to score for his country, the 30-year-old. 5 minutes to half-time. Dumovic. Oh, now Mandzukic and Ortlechner. There's a coming together. I think Mandzukic thought that he was away. The Dutch referee has given the decision. Now, was there anything in this? Oh, that was surely accidental from the Croatian. Just a little blow to the chin. Austria a little fortunate to get that free kick. Alexander Dragovic. Highly impressive. A rare start for the national team. Foul by Modric. Prodel, the man who went down. Just a suggestion there that Jogo Macho may be struggling with his shoulder. Prodel again. Dragovic is widely seen as Austria's most promising young player. Scouts across Europe will be watching him tonight. Another free kick to the home side as Shima is brought down. What a stop-start first half it's been. Oh, Macho still getting treatments. Don't think it's too serious. There's Umit Korkmaz. Well, no one really wanted to take control of that. They have cleared their lines, Croatia. Back pass from Dragovic. Fuchs. Korkmaz chasing it down. Schildenfeld dealing with it. Well, he's had very little to do. Daniel Subasic. Well, this first half rather dying a death now. Free kick goes to Croatia. Cerna takes. It's the big boot upfield. And another free kick at the end of it. Mandzukic with the foul. I think Slaven Bilic will want a little bit more tempo from his players when they've been on top. They really have looked like scoring, but they haven't been able to maintain that pressure. Schildenfeld. Simonic. Plays for Hoffenheim. Germany had such an outstanding start to the season, Hoffenheim, but ended up finishing 11th in Germany. Dumovic. That's very good strength from Petric. No chance there for Strunic. We'll wait to see from the Austrian fourth official how much stoppage time there'll be at the end of this first half. Prodl to take the throw. Well, no stoppage time at all, says the Dutch referee. The score sheet is blank here in Klagenfurt, thanks mainly to the Austrian goalkeeper Jürgen Macho, who made two outstanding stops to deny Luka Modric and Nikita Jelavic. That man, Mark Janko, missed a glorious chance for the Austrians, and he was completely free, but he prodded wide for the home side. Half-time in Klagenfurt. It's Austria 0, Croatia 0. The Hypo Arena. Dutch referee Kevin Blom about to start the second 45. Can either of these teams break the deadlock? Croatia start the second 45. They've won 5 of their last 6 matches. The only defeat was that crushing 5-1 hammering at Wembley at the hands of England. Otherwise, they've had a tremendous run. If you go back further, they've won 30 of their last 50. Over the same period, Austria have won only 13 of their last 50 games. And yet we have parity on the scoreline here. Powerful run from Strunic. The penalty appeal early on in the first half. He's gone down there under the challenge of Prodl. I think we may see a bit more urgency the Croatians in this second half. Their travelling supporters will certainly hope so. There's Modric, who forced a couple of good saves from Jürgen Macho in that first 45. He's got it back again. It's such a deft touch. Gets it back from Jelavic. Prodl, lovely quick feet from him. Surely she'll have the usual rush of substitutions in this second half. Austria, of course, already made one during the first 45, bringing on Florian Klein for his debut. They did name 10 substitutes on the bench, Austria, including 2 goalkeepers. 6 subs for Croatia. We may see all of them in this second half. Mandzukic is impressive on the right-hand side for Croatia, who are playing a 4-2-3-1 system. They've got plenty of bodies forward when they are on the attack. Klein back to Prodl. Dragovic for Ortlekna. Layoff from Junuzovic. There he is again. box with the throw. As we saw in the first half, the Austrians not terribly adept at keeping the ball, which is so important, so crucial at international level. Simonic. His debut back in 2001 against South Korea. Played in the last 3 major tournaments for Croatia. Not playing in this World Cup will hit him particularly hard. Not a nice challenge there from Roman Velner. The referee saying to him, what was all that about? Look of bewilderment on the player's face. That was quite nasty. And the experienced Simonic rather poleaxed. Surely in a competitive match we'd see a card there. Sona. Simonic again. It's his turn to foul this time. No surprise it's Velner, the player who was brought down. Bit of revenge here. Have some of that. The referee well aware of exactly what's happened there. Christian Fuchs over the ball. Lettner bolstering the attack. Well dealt with by Basic, terribly convincing. And there's the impressive Korkmaz. Oh, he's done brilliantly once again. The eventual shot, something of a letdown from Shima. A couple of goals at international level. Korkmaz, brilliant once more, and he had to get it out of his feet very quickly there, Shima. Bumovic. Nicely taken by Petric. The free kick there. Dragovic, the man. He left his foot in. Oh, look at that. 30 fouls in 50 minutes of friendly international football. That's an extraordinary tally. Great position here for Croatia. Dario Serna is taking charge of this one. That's a great effort. Macho furious with his wall. Well, it's like the wall wasn't even there. Narrowly wide. I don't think Macho would have got there. He was absolutely livid. The question whether 3 men was enough, really. Serna has 18 goals for his country. Actually scored on this ground in the European Championships against Germany. Only a couple of goals since then in the last 2 years. The referee has been blowing his whistle a lot more than he would have expected and wanted. Has affected the tempo of this game for sure. Klein. Surely a free kick. Oh, I thought so. Challenges from Strunic. It's just a throw in. Klein again, knocked forward easily enough by Prodl. It's all rather casual on the home side. Here's Fuchs. That's a better ball. Wellner penalised again. Did he go a little too early here? Yep, good decision by the referee's assistant. Played right on the shoulder of Gordon Schildenfeld, but just the wrong side. Well, despite the endeavour, you have to say it hasn't been the most sparkling start to the second half. From a neutral point of view, goal desperately needed here. Zukic has got the free kick for Croatia, taken quickly. It's when Zukic again, back to Cerna. Fuchs gets it away. Cerna once more. The Austrians really can't afford to dally in possession in that sort of area. And another foul, this time by Fuchs on Mandzukic, and he's furious because there was an advantage opportunity there, which the Dutch referee didn't choose to take. Well, you can see it's a clear foul by Fuchs, but then Mandzukic, whilst on the floor, managed to get the ball forward to Cerna. Cerna takes the free kick. Oh, not an easy clearance. And he didn't get hold of it, Mandzukic. A little fortunate there, Austria. There's Ivan Strinic. It's a fabulous run from the left back. And he goes for the return. And the challenge comes in from Ordlekner. Well, good penalty appeal in the first half. That one was even better. On the counter, it's Junuzovic. Janko couldn't take it in his stride. Well, this looked like a very good shout, didn't it? Lovely back heel from Jelavic. Ordlekner's challenge on Strinic. Fairness, got the ball. Had to time it to perfection. He may have had his heart in his mouth there. Dietmar Constantini. Suffered a walloping at the hands of Spain back in November, 5-1. No shame in that. Oh, now that was an opportunity for Prodl. Good ball in. Prodl arriving late, came off the top of his head. Definitely got the better of his marker there. It's a slight moment of panic for Daniel Subasic in goal. Well, players on the pitch, not really what you want to see. Determined to light up the sky and the pitch as well. Actually, over 130,000 Croatians living in Austria. The country has close political links. Good friends and allies, these two countries. Did bring a momentary pause to proceedings. The fans determined to enjoy themselves despite the lack of goals. more flares, more stoppages. Well, good handling from Macho. We've seen that throughout the game so far. A blow for those supporters not being at the World Cup this year. Failed to qualify by just a single point. Slaven Bilic preparing to make his first change, and he's bringing on another Bilic. Mate Bilic, who plays his football in Spain with Sporting Gijón. Before that, Croatia have another free kick in a dangerous area. Luka Modric is taking charge of this one. And what a good ball it is. Petric was right in there. Fleckner with some good defending. Before Strinic can take the throw. To have a change. Petric comes off, and Mate Bilic comes on. Always going to have a chance with his coach with a name like that. Well, Bilic, 2 goals in 3 caps so far, scored both in the 5-0 win over Liechtenstein in November. Can he break the deadlock? Straight swap up top. Janko for Austria. That was short-lived, that attack. Modric. Important stretch by Fuchs. Trying a very tricky ball there. Over an hour gone now in Klagenfurt. Still we await the opening goal. Here's Strinic. Sit back from Dumovic. Simonic. Schildenfeld. Dumovic. Hopeful long ball, which doesn't come off at all. It's Klein. Brodel. Speaking to it by Strinic, who left the foot in. Klein. Senna. Croatia wanted a free kick there. They're not going to get one. Valna. This time they do get the free kick. Hasn't really endeared himself to the Croatian fans, Roman Valna. Change coming here for the home side. Christoph Leitgeb joins the Red Bull Salzburg contingent on the field. Header. First touch there for Bilic. Gets the free kick. So here comes the change. And it is Valna who is replaced. Christoph Leitgeb, who made his debut in that friendly defeat to Croatia 4 years ago. 27th cap. Still looking for his first goal for his country. Modric. More flares being lobbed onto the pitch. Into our left-hand side. Sebastian Prodl with the throw-in. Play. Aimless. We need a little bit of inspiration here in Klagenfurt. Simonic. Schildenfeld. Dimovic. Nicely taken by Mandzukic. Dimovic again. Cerna. Modric. Lovely move this from Croatia. Is there an end product? Mandzukic. Easy catch for Nacho. I have to say the service from wide areas has been disappointing from Croatia. Dimovic. Cerna. Well, that's interesting because Jelavic appeared to have lost control of the ball, then went down. Free kick has been given. Challenged by the man who's just come on, Christoph Leitgeb. Dario Cerna over the ball. A set piece off a way for Croatia to break the deadlock. Punched away convincingly by Nacho, under no real pressure. Ivan Strinic with the throw. Not a great throw, was it? No chance there for Mate Bilic. Leitgeb overran the ball, but gets the free kick. Nicely played by Umit Korkmaz. Not a good ball at the end of it. And Strinic has stayed down after that challenge. It was all because Korkmaz, I think, was caught in two minds. He had two players to play it to and managed to bisect them. Leitgeb has just come on. Very heavy challenge on Ivan Strinic in his international debut. He won't want his first cap to end in injury. Drago Gabric coming on for Jelavic, who had that great chance in the first half. Gabric plays for Trabzonspor in Turkey. Facing Jelavic, who goes straight down the tunnel. That was his chance in the first half. What a save. What a stop that was from Nacho. It's better every time you see it. Gabric, midfielder, 23 years of age. That's his third cap. Confirmation of the lineups after the changes at the bottom of your screen. Dimovic. Bilic, down he goes. Can't really complain about the challenge. Junizovic committed a lot of fouls in this game. We're past the midway point of the second half. And if the goal's going to come, it'll be in the last quarter of this match. Modric out wide, left by Bilic. Nicely played. Cerna's cross in towards Modric. Hacked away really by Austrija, but it's effective. Cerna once more. He really does look up for this challenge. Modric, nicely played through to Bilic. And the block came in from Ortlekner. It's going to be first corner of this second half to either side. Croatia's 8th. Dario Cerna with a right-footed outswinger here. I have to say they were totally outnumbered in the penalty area there, Croatia. Lightgeb. Korkmaz has this lovely deft touch and control. Oh, he's not too happy at the way he was brought to the ground, and he's holding his face. Cerna checking he's okay. And Vukijevic clearly insinuating that was a dive. Well, he had his back to the incident, so a bit harsh. Janko. Hasn't really had too many opportunities, Janko. He'll certainly reflect on that one chance in the first half when he volleyed wide. That's Christopher Drazan of Rapid Vienna getting ready to come on. He's a teenage defender. Yet another free kick as Brodel goes down under the challenge of Mandzukic. Christian Fuchs over the ball. And up in the air by Strinic. Korkmaz. Puts it back on his right, trying an outrageous trick. And the fans enjoyed it. Shima. Fuchs. Junuzovic. That's very nicely played. Here's Shima again. Would have been a corner. Rescued by Sibazic. Well, look at this again from Korkmaz. That's very cheeky against the player of the experience of Dario Cerna. And in fairness, he didn't fall for it. Very heavy fall there from Ortlekner, but he's back on his feet. Here's Korkmaz again. Now, that was a two-footed challenge, and even though he got the ball, Cerna, the referees deemed that dangerous. These are the ones that the players have yet to come to terms with, because not long ago that would have been deemed a very fair challenge. But remember, Korkmaz has just tried that outrageous trick against him, and he's dived in as a little reminder that he's there. And the free kick's given. Zlatko Junuzovic over the ball, the goalkeeper's view. Cerna got his head to it first. Whistle goes yet again. Croatian free kick and a substitution coming. Might be keeping track here. Christopher Drazan, 19-year-old defender. court players has really caught the eye tonight. He's being withdrawn. I'm sure all of the Austrian fans are too happy about that. A little bit of rejigging there for Constantini to do. Just hobbling after that last challenge, I think, from Cerner. Maybe the reason why he's been hooked. Worryingly for Austria, he's the one man that's looked like making something happen. Yet another free kick, this time to the home side. Nicely taken, Strinic. Well, the goalkeeper had to make the save in the end. That was a clipped up ball, almost caught Macho out. And was played forward there by Dumovic, and I don't think he intended that as a shot at goal, Strinic. Stumbling as he played it. I think he's trying to stand that up to the far post, but it turned into a shot. Macho had to tip it over. Ninth corner for Croatia. Cerner takes. Oh! Well, Fuchs got his head to the ball and was rather fortunate. There's no one for Croatia there, and Fuchs has headed that onto the underside of his own bar. Oh, what an extraordinary own goal that would have been. There's no one in a Croatian shirt near him. What a let-off. Approaching the last 15 minutes here in southern Austria. Simonic. Basic in goal for Croatia. Had very, very little to do in the 75 minutes we played. Schulenfeld, Dumovic. Nicely taken down by Mandzukic, who's moved over to the left-hand side. He's got it back again. Down goes Bilic, no foul. I didn't realise there was no foul. Quickly back on his feet. Leitgeb. It's a purposeful run from the substitute. Yanko is trying to get on the end of the cross. It's Drazan who's just come on, who made that run on the far side. Modric with the pass back. Dumovic. Son. Schulenfeld. Simonic. Foul on Modric. Well, here's that chance again, which Fuchs inexplicably heads onto the underside of his own bar. And then what a save by Macho to deny Bilic. Mate Bilic from close range has once again produced the very best from Jurgen Macho. How is that not a goal? Even the rebound went wide. Mandzukic with the cross, Bilic with the effort. Well, Macho has made 3 world-class saves here tonight. Another change. Dumovic is coming off. And Nikola Pokrovac is coming on. Yet another Red Bull Salzburg player coming on for his 12th cap. Hasn't played for Croatia since that mauling at Wembley. He was subbed at half-time. Pokrovac, a poor performance. Chance to make amends in the 12 minutes or so that remain here. like Geb for Austria, who've really had their scares tonight, but so far have kept a clean sheet. Fuchs. Dragovic. Nicely played by Prodel, but he couldn't keep the ball, and down goes the man who's just come on, Pokravac. Well, this was the chance for Bilic. Great save. And Mandzukic did brilliantly to pick him out. And from there, he had to score. Modric, Jelovic and Bilic will all look back after this and wonder how they haven't added to their international tally. Macho has done his claims to be number one for Austria. The power of good tonight. Modric, clumsy from Klein. Modric takes it away by Fuchs. Pokravac, Modric. Easy for Ortlechner. He's the star of the show as far as Austria are concerned. What frustration for Slaven Bilic. 10 minutes left. Klein. On for Junuzovic. There's half a chance in the middle for Janko. Good ball in from Junuzovic. Janko was being well watched, and Subasic dived on the ball. Pokravac. Mandzukic back to Strinic. He's performed very well at left back on his first appearance for his country. The left back from Magic Split. Simonic. If he can remember his first cap for his country. Surging run from Drazan. Dario Serna helping out, as he does so well on that right-hand side, as he has done for so many years now. A suggestion he may be leaving Shakhtar Donetsk. Now he's got married to his long-term girlfriend, Mirela Foric. Played by Mandzukic. Strinic, Modric. Serna. Modric very closely watched by Dragovic. Forward by Janko. His opportunity in the first half, still the best for Austria. Questionable whether they've actually mastered a shot on target in the game, really. Nothing that Subasic at the other end from Macho here wouldn't expect to save. Strinic. Nicely off from Mandzukic. There he is again. Nicely taken. Junuzovic. Gabric. Mandzukic, lovely ball into Modric. Can he pick up the pass here? He went towards the edge of the box, and Pokravac had the opportunity, but he took his time here, Modric, and there wasn't a lot on for him, in fairness. Pokravac, the eventual strike, not known for his goal scoring. That was a wayward finish. One or two fans starting to drift away from this wonderful stadium. Hasn't been a contest overall that will live long in the memory, but the performance of Macho in goal for Austria certainly will. Well, that was disappointing from the young defender Dragovic, and it could be very costly as Mandzukic picks it up, and space far side for Bilic. Fair play to Austria, they got plenty of men back very quickly. Good shielding from Mandzukic, Cerna, Modric, Strinic, good ball as well. Well, inevitably, it's straight at Macho from Mandzukic. Good cross here from Ivan Strinic. Anywhere but there, and that may well have been a goal. Look how high he rose, Mandzukic. Yet another save from Macho. The only goal Mandzukic scored for his country was against England in Zagreb. And of course, Croatia lost 4-1 thanks to Theo Walcott's hat-trick for England. Not a goal that people will remember. Strinic. Mandzukic. Nicely laid off by Pokravac. Vukijevic, Cerna, Modric. It's all Croatia in the closing stages. Can they find a way through? They're running out of time to do so. Bilic! He's done it! Mate Bilic with his third goal for his country with less than 5 minutes to go. Joy for the travelling fans. They've left it late, but it was a fine goal. 3 goals in 4 caps now for Mate Bilic. Well, it was all started by Cerna on the far side, and for once Macho could do nothing about the finish. Right in the corner. Precision finishing. It's a glorious pass from Drago Gabric, who's only been on the field a few minutes. Despair for Didi Constantini. And you have to say Croatia have been the better side. They've been frustrated for almost the entire game. Bilic's goal on 86 minutes. Will it be the winner? Their last game was a 1-0 win away to Belgium. They're heading for a similar result here in Klagenfurt. Well, it was all about his contribution. Drago Gabric of Trabzonspor in Turkey found himself hurt in that last incident. There, just caught by the left boot of Christopher Drazan, unintentional. And a fabulous ball from Gabric. Moved to Turkey last year after 5 years Hadjuk split where he had a few lone moves. Well, less than 2 minutes for Austria to salvage a draw. Modric. Well, look at the referee from Mandzukic, but no foul. There he is again, Gabric. Croatia closing in on victory at the start of this hat-trick of friendlies. Wales next at the weekend. And Estonia in a week's time. Certainly fancy their chances, Croatia, of qualifying for Euro 2012. They're in the group with Greece, Israel, Latvia, Georgia and Malta. Just got to see this one out now. Fuchs. Foul by Gabric. And he's made his contribution. Bilic's men moments away from another victory. It's 6 wins from 7 matches for Slaven Bilic's men. Defeats for Didier Constantini and Austria. The late goal from Mate Bilic, the manager's namesake, supplying a glorious pinpoint finish from a fabulous pass from Drago Gabric. The 29-year-old Bilic is a bit of a late stager, but he's come up with the goods late on here in Klagenfurt. Full time, Austria 0, Croatia 1.